Hi, I'm Lillian Marshall, and this is my Get to Know You vlog for class this semester. The first artifact that I chose is my badge for my fraternity. This semester I'm representing my fraternity in the officer position of president. I am in Sigma Alpha Iota, the International Music Fraternity. I'm not a music major, but I have loved music my entire life. And so when I had the opportunity to join as a freshman, I jumped at it, and I love it. I've gotten to do a lot of different things such as service projects in schools and teaching Head Start music classes. I represented my chapter on the national level at our national convention this summer, and it was an amazing experience. I've met our national president and previous national presidents, and I love being with my sisters every day, and I absolutely love music. So that's the first thing about me. The second artifact that I chose is my favorite book. It is The Time Traveler's Wife by Audrey Niffenegger. I chose this book because I've read it probably at least 20 times. This book is centered around a love story in sort of modern day within the last 30 years, and it takes place primarily in Chicago, but also in Michigan. And I first started to love this book and appreciate living in the Midwest because of it, which was something that was really important to me, because growing up, the big things that you hear about are, either on the East Coast or the West Coast, and having a love story that was centered in Michigan gave me a new appreciation for where I grew up. And the characters are so relatable, and there's many instances where I use this book and come back to it again and again, and it helps me through the day and through life, and they're some of my favorite characters, and I feel like I kind of know them. Something else that I chose is a pair of wool socks. These are Smart Wool socks, and they're pretty much all that I wear. I absolutely adore them. This company is wonderful, and I started wearing them when I would go hiking from summer camp all throughout high school and middle school, and they're just my favorite. And I chose this pair in particular because they happen to be purple, which is also my favorite color. So if you see me and you'll see me in class, chances are I am wearing a pair of Smart Wool socks. Another thing that I chose was actually not my own creation, but this is a creation from one of my students. I am a double major. I'm pursuing elementary education and child development. So last semester I did my student teaching in my child development placement, and I was in charge of 16 wonderful 3-year-olds. And this was a painting done by one of them. And this particular child was one that really shed a new light on my teaching experience. She was actually 2 when the semester started and turned 3 throughout the semester, and she showed so much growth throughout the semester, and her family was so wonderful to work with as well, and gave me a new appreciation for wanting to be a teacher. And also I learned just so much through that experience that it really has also changed my perception of what it means to be a teacher. Originally, of course, more so the idea of conceptually teaching someone skills and facts about what society has deemed important, but teaching preschool has really shown me that you're helping someone become who they really will be in the future, which is something that we don't really get to experience a lot through our placements. So that was really cool. The last thing I chose is my magic bag, which is kind of silly. I got the name from one of my friends. That's what she started calling it. Basically, it's just a pencil pouch, so I have things falling out of it currently. But scissors, a stapler, sticky notes, hand sanitizer, ibuprofen. Seriously, I have everything that I need throughout the day, and I will always have it. I'll have my Mary Poppins magic bag. So that's really some interesting things about me, and I look forward to getting to know all of you as well. Thanks. Bye.